We'll get to all that. But right now we're introducing all of the players, and this is part of the fun where they get introduced and a little short bio. So Trevor and I will kind of pepper it in when we get here. But first of all, Trevor, these are so much fun. You've been covering them for 10 years as well. They're always a blast for a lot of reasons.
Well, first, it's such a great idea by Stan Green and the Kern High School District to begin something like this and not just have it district schools, but bringing in Tehachapi, bringing in
Kern Valley
part of the district, but also bringing in Garces and Bakersfield Christian to really kind of like bring it into the fold. And then, as we say, the Mountain Horizon Leagues, but we've also got peppered in there. We've got a young lady from Shafter in there from the SSL and another young lady from Kern Valley from the High Desert League, Ruby Hawkins. So really great for these young ladies to be able to get this one last time on the court in high school after a season that really, started in earnest in late July, early August, and then went to the ultimate final day with Centennial playing in the Division II state championship not 10 days ago.
Trevor, we have so much content to cover tonight. There's so many storylines that we're going to talk about between both of these teams, all four squads. I guess both games, all four squads that we get to. We'll talk about the players. We'll talk about the coaches. Right now they're kind of doing the intros to bring them all in. Then we'll have the national anthem. It goes without saying, pretty obvious, that for some of these players, this will indeed be the last time they play in a competitive sport. Some will move on to play in the college level. Some will get way up top and play, in professional levels around the world. But tonight is a night where some of these young ladies will say goodbye to competitive sports, and it's always kind of brings, a lot of weight to it.
Well, and some of them haven't played volleyball in a month and a half. If you think about those that didn't make the Central Section playoffs, let alone the state playoffs, their season ended at the end of October. And so these girls are getting a chance to come out and play. And, some of them are in a winter sport already. And, some of them are, lucky enough that they don't have a contest tonight and they can come and play in this because they want to be able to have that feeling one last time on the court as a volleyball player in high school.
When the games get rolling, we have Trevor has done a lot of the, big-time digging to get all this content up. We have some stats. We have numbers on both teams. But as these players come out and get introduced, you see and also it's one last time to kind of wear their team uniform. In the past, Trevor, over the last 6 years that we've done these, we've handed out like specific jerseys, like blue for this team, red for this team, whatever. But this year, they're wearing their own colors.
I like it for their own personal feeling that they get to put that jersey on that they've been putting on for the last 2, 3, some even 4 years. And so this is one last chance to have a part of you be a part of you one last time, if you will.
You make a great point. Some of these ladies they haven't played in quite a while. It's like, oh, that's right. That's how you bump. That's how you set. That's how you spike, right? And then another thing you brought up is these ladies right here have been at it since July. And when they go from 104 degrees outside these gyms to now it's 55 degrees. So it's really kind of a roller coaster of emotions tonight. This first match we're going to see, it's an amalgamation, as I said, of the Mountain Horizon. And then the second match is going to be
the Valley versus the River.
The Valley and the River, and that'll be a fun one as well. The coaches tonight, first of all, if you're looking at the right side, we're coming in with the away team, but the home team is coached by Desiree Turner from Golden Valley, Brandy Randall from Arvin, and Heather Stinson out of Miramonte. And this team here is being coached, the away team is being coached by Kelsey Johnson from West High School and Paula Conchim Barrios. Great to see these players. You know how unique it is for a Tehachapi player to come over and get a high five from the West coach. It's just a unique situation.
It is, and it's a lot of fun when you look at, especially with the leagues that kind of changed a little bit when we added in. We went away from the Yosemite leagues, the directional Yosemite leagues, to what we are now after Del Oro started playing varsity sports. And, you get these new different rivalries, and what you're seeing tonight here is Arvin, which won the league title on the Horizon. They're playing with other teams from their league in Foothill, Golden Valley, Miramonte, Del Oro. Same thing for the Mountain Division. Like you just said, a Tehachapi player which finished second in league in the Mountain, high-fiving Kelsey Johnson, the West head coach, which beat them twice this year, and West winning the league title this year. So, yeah, you're getting these league rivals that were playing against each other all year long, are now teammates. But within this sport, we both know, especially you know this very well, having two daughters that played this sport at a very high level, is they all know each other from the club scene too.
Well, what's crazy is they know each other from clubs, but so many of them never played together. They've all, either they've taken a big hit off the forehead from someone before
Sure.
and say, wow, that girl really swings hard. And the next thing you know, oh, she's finally on my team. Or like you get somebody who just never lets the ball touch the court. She digs everything. Or they block everything. You're like, finally she's on my team. I remember my days playing in all-star baseball games and basketball games, that kind of thing. Like, wow, I finally get to lob to that guy for a dunk instead of being dunked on. So once again, welcome everybody to the 2024 All-Star Volleyball Game brought to you by the Kern Network. I'm Vance Palm, and next to me, a rarity. We get to be together during the action. Normally, he's down either on the court or on the grass, and I'm up top calling it. Finally, Trevor Horn and I get to be together up here and have some fun. And who else would we want to work with but the great Javier, the man, the myth, the legend, the gentleman behind the Achieve magazine, the glue. We call him the glue here at the Kern Network. Javier tonight doing what he does best, making us sound and look good at every turn. Not easy with his two broadcasters. However, it's going to be a fun night. We're at Centennial High School. This is where we've been holding these all-star events for a long time. And it's going to be a good time. We have one more player introduction, I believe, and then it'll be national anthem time. Then we'll get it going. And Trevor, tell us about the awards tonight. Who we're going to be giving awards to, and how it's going to go.
So each one of these games, we're going to see 4 different players awarded tonight. You're going to have 2 offensive players of the game, one from each team.
Okay.
Then you're going to select a defensive player of the game, and then an overall MVP of each game. So you're going to see a total of 8 players, 8 girls tonight, being honored post-game between these 2 games tonight.
That's a great idea. So again, everybody, for parents and family members out there watching, we're going to have an offensive player award from both sides of the net.
Correct.
And then the defensive player award will be to that person, the best defensive player in the match. And then the MVP, I think that's obvious, that'll be the most valuable player. So I love it because somebody on each side of the net's getting something. So it is time for the national anthem. We will step away from the mic, and when we come back, it's action time. The 2024 All-Star Volleyball Game brought to you by the Kern High Network. Once again, everybody, if you're just getting to us, this is the Kern High Network's live exclusive coverage of high school action. I'm Vance Palm, sitting next to Trevor Horn. This is the 2024 All-Star Volleyball Game. If you're looking to your right, that is who we're going to call the away team, or Team A. And on your left is going to be the home team, Team B. And it's important for us, so when we look at the score, it helps us remember who scored. I always look at the coaches. Whenever I get confused in this old brain of mine, I look down and go, okay, that's her team, that's Kelsey's team, and that's Desiree's team. Got it.
Who's cheering after a point?
That's another way. Man, we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to cover some. We're going to cover some football stuff too. We're going to date tonight.
We still got football, man.
Well, tonight will be dated. If you watch this 6 months from now, you'll know that this was the week that we had stuff that we were going to be calling as well. This coming Friday night. There's a lot still going on. I always go back and watch some of these many months later and go back and reminisce and go, oh, that's right. That's the week so-and-so was playing so-and-so in football or wrestling was starting. I know you covered a big basketball game last night. I want to get into that as well. We are the Kern High Network, so a lot going on. Who do you see out there that strikes some memories for you this year covering it on the beat?
Annie Loken from Tehachapi, such a big player. Big reason why they had a top seed in the playoffs this year. Very good player, very tall.
Right there in the left of your screen, right there,
sir.
17.
And then on the left-hand side, got to see Frontier and Golden Valley play, and you see a couple Foothill and Golden Valley. I apologize. You see a couple ones like Marley Nelson at a Foothill right there at the net. And so you've got players. You've got all-league players across the board. Almost everybody on this team was an all-league. Remember, all leagues are selected from all 4 grade levels within each league. And so for these seniors, they worked as hard as they could to become, league champs.
We're off.
And all league members.
Oh, what a good swing to start things off right there. Marley Nelson, you just talked about a Foothill High Trojan, jersey 9. Nice right swing there. Serving, by the way, is Crystal Acosta from God's Country. Arvin High School.
Couldn't let that one slip, man.
Well, right out of the gate.
Yeah,
First service of the night. Oh, it's another tough one right there. That's going to be trouble. And it is. Can't handle that.
So what you're also going to be seeing tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is a mixture of numbers because they are wearing their team numbers. So as we pay attention, as we see back-to-back aces there.
Trevor and I were going through our rosters and checking and double and triple checking and quadruple checking. And then it said, okay, for the home team, okay, you 15. There's 4 15s on this team on the left that you're going to be watching. We'll get them all to you.
Another great serve.
Nice set on the right side. Boy, what an imposing pair of arms Annie Loken has, as you talked about. Overpass, big swing.
There's one of those 15s.
And that's Rayanne Ramos, another Trojan from Foothill High School, the middle blocker. This home team, number 2, Isabel Ortiz. Number 4, Shamara Ramsey. Number 7, Jimena Vega. Number 9, Marley Nelson. This young lady. Number 11, Crystal Acosta. Another serve, tough serve. Boy, Crystal Acosta's got it going. Then you've got at 11, Aubrey Garza. Then here come the 4 15s. Luna Gomez from South, Rayanne Ramos from Foothill, Jennifer Castro from East, Kiara Bradwell, who was on In the Huddle from Golden Valley, and then jersey 22, Caden Killingsworth, and jersey 10, Camilla Southwell from Miramonte. And another ace. You're talking about a
6-0 run, and she has 5 aces.
Crystal Acosta, and boy, one of the head coaches over there couldn't be happier. Brandy Randall, her Arvin Bear coach, is like, yep, that's what I've been seeing all season long. Could she go for the perfect 7? It'd be a skunk in ping pong. There we go. And
finally a side out.
Team A gets a point there. I keep thinking that Annie Loken's just going to let it fly on these overpasses, but right now she's content to just kind of push those over.
Well, Acosta did such a great job. Everything was kind of staying away from her and staying on that right side of the court, far away from Loken.
Little joust at the net. Oh, and there's where
Annie
Loken comes in. That middle from Tehachapi. So trying to claw back in it. This is Kaylee Rosales, the West High Vikings serving, jersey 10. It's a nice set. Big swing out there, handled well. Here's a good set right there, right on the tape. Good swing. Oh, a big block up front. And the free ball goes out from Crawford.
So like we said, we've got a lot of all-leaguers here playing tonight. Kaylee Irvin from North. This is the Mountain. These are the first teamers from the Mountain Division.
Oh, that's a good get right there. Sneaky shot there, but hard to get over the arms of Loken. Just really impressive. What a great Back set that is. Now we're getting into the groove here. Trevor, looks like they've got a little bit of a better feel for what they've got going here. Look out, and that's going to be a point.
Well, it's one of those things, Vance, is, you know, they only get a couple of days to practice together.
Right.
So, but this sport is so natural, and it's come so natural to them. It's just a progression of kind of getting that feel. Who sets where, what, who likes the ball where and what if you're the setter, who likes to place, you know, who is a better placement on the right side of the back side of the back line.
I think it takes maybe a few more minutes or a little bit longer into the first set than it does basketball. We see where basketball, you know, within the first couple of possessions, all of a sudden everybody knows who's doing what. I'm the point guard. You go down there. Yep. I'll throw it here. I'll throw it here. Now all of a sudden we have Ruby Hawkins in from Kern Valley to serve.
Yeah, the lone high desert leaguer of the match. And she gets a point on her first serve.
Little does our community know we were possibly on our way up to Kern Valley for a football game. Remember that?
Yeah.
CJ took care of that.
Miramonte Lions went up there and with their workhorse, Nate Gonzalez, and just went to work. You know that guy? I did the stats this year. Nathan Gonzalez.
Running back for Miramonte.
Rushed for 2,400-ish yards, 27 touchdowns for the Lions. That went to the Division VI championships a year after going 1-9. His rushing numbers, just in the 4 playoff games alone, was good for, I think, 32nd in the Central Section, just in the playoff games alone.
And he's a junior.
And he's only a junior.
Crawford's swing a little long, but Team A clawing their way back in here. Hey, we've got another number 15 in there. We've seen her already. Oh, she comes up short, and that's Ramos from Foothill. So checking in is Killingsworth, the Warrior from Tehachapi, coming in. So we've got 4 Warrior jerseys on there. Look at that. Well, one's coming off as we see, is it Carly Irvin comes in? So Irvin coming in from North, or is she? Coach Johnson trying to get this all right.
Here comes Marcasia Bolden from West High, the league champs.
I'll tell you what, these West High volleyballers, they still have an axe to grind with you and I. They came to us, we did in the huddle, what seems like 100 years ago, for a football game there on a Friday, and those volleyball players came up and they said, hey, Vance, Trevor, you guys better come call one of our volleyball games. I said, are you any good? We're great. And they proved it, didn't they?
They did. I went out there and I watched them play Independence, and, man, that's a solid team that West High had, that Kelsey Johnson had this year. Did a really good job in that league.
We're going to get them next year. What a swing. Still in play. Oh, careful.
Well, how about this in the next game? We're going to have the only twins that we had on in the huddle are playing tonight. The Merlot twins are going to be here tonight. They're sitting right here in front of us.
Wow. Tonight, the second game. This is a 3-set match. If it goes to the third set, it'll go to 15.
Ace for Isabel Ortiz out of Tehachapi.
The right side for the Warriors. 10 serving into 6.
Tehachapi was the 9 seed in the Division III playoffs and ended up losing in the first round to number 8 Napomo 3-0. So a quick exit in the Central Section playoffs for Tehachapi, but doesn't take away from the fact they had a great regular season, did the Warriors.
I'll tell you what, Luna Gomez from South, a great dig by the Spartan, number 15 down there. She went down and got that. A nice one.
Great crowd last night at South High for that basketball game against BHS.
I want to get into that second game. The second set here at some downtime. I want to talk to you about that basketball game between the Drillers at the Spartans. Well, I bumped into some guys today, and that's all they were talking about. Like, man, what a crowd.
Stephon Carter was there.
He and I were having lunch today, and he said, man, what a great atmosphere there.
Well, and you had legends. I mean, Ty Wallace was there. He's not playing overseas this season, or it's not in the season of sport for him, so he's home hanging out. So he went over and watched his Drillers play. Mark Hudson, who's sitting right in front of us, was there last night. Chris Clayton, East High legend, was in the building last night. Stephon Carter, the Garces legend, who was also a CSUB legend, was there last night.
Tough call under the net on Jimena Vega, and she tried to get in there and get that, the South High Spartan who we were talking about. So these players were, it was funny, you were talking hoop, and they were building up the vibe here in volleyball. I could feel it. Here comes the service. And
nice ace.
It's a nice one by Levy Garrett. Just a morsel, a nugget of what's going on as we segue out of fall sports into winter. Kern High School District all over it. The Kern High Network embedded into the net as they were clawing their way back in here. It's going to be 11 serving 9. Will there be a substitution? No, they're going to go ahead and keep it in the hands of Camilla Southwell. Miramonte. Boy, how much fun was our in the huddle at Miramonte.
Christian Johnson again, we'll bring up his name again here. Kind of set the tone, brought out the posters, had the fat heads of us. I mean, they did a really good job there, kind of set the tone, bringing in the big lion head that was tipped that the team's
right,
kind of running from, and then I think everybody else. Yep, and their principal, Roman, just walked in the door.
As we're talking about Miramonte, Roman Aguilar walks in, sees our boss, Stan Green, hugs all around. It's been a really, really fun year, and I'm sure we'll get a moment to kind of talk about the fun we've had this year in fall sports. And here comes Winter. Oh, a nice pass. Great set. Just whiffed on the shot there by Melgoza. And that's an example of not playing. You know, you haven't played in a while, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's how you do it. Right, got it. That's like me in golf, man. I go about a month or 6 weeks without playing. And what club is this? What? 13-9?
You do that after playing 5 days in a row, man.
Exactly. Oh, what a beautiful shot there. That's nice by Carly Irvin. Just the right move at the right time. We see that a lot in volleyball. These setters just have a sixth sense of when to just dump it right in the campfire when nobody's ready, nobody's watching. Just a perfect job now. It's 10 serving into 13. Team A trying to get themselves back in this thing. Oh, that's a tough serve right there. And sure enough, there's the ace by her partner, Michaela Chavez. So some North High star.
They had a little wiggle to it.
Great to see all these family members, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. Like, man, one last time, and a lot of iPhones out, just getting this great memory. And hey, they get to get in the archives and watch us on the Kern High Network.
Hey, they get to remember the rest of their lives that they got to play in the final All-Star game their senior year. Such a cool moment.
Of course. And here comes Team A and the crowd getting back into it.
How about that? After being down 6-0, they're within a point tying this thing up.
I remember when my daughters played in this. Sophie played in hers. And it was all fun. It was all just a great time. And Layla Green and Perry Starkey and the whole crew in that era. And then a year later, it was Ava's, and it was all business. Just different feels, different years, different levels of competition. It's interesting. Into the net it goes. So
it's been great to see Perry lately because she's been going to all the Foothill football, Frontier. Gosh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Frontier football.
It's not like you cover any sports here, is it?
Yeah, no kidding.
You got them all.
The Frontier football games because, like you said, Layla Green's younger brother is a star running back for Frontier this year, and the Greens and the Starkeys are so close. She's at all of those games with her mom and her dad, so really good to see her. And then, obviously, your daughter and Perry
could be playing against each other in Europe.
Could be playing against each other in Europe. How cool is that? Yeah.
If Ava and Perry were getting after it, they both played in these games, these all-star games, always a lot of fun. Tough serve. Oh, and it just, I think for a second there, Carly, for a second, I think it surprised her. It came out at that angle, 16-12. And here come the Team B squad. Another tough serve. Good pass. Big swing. Oh, just long, but it was tipped. It was touched at the net. Good call. That's a good call. You do know our refs. I think you have, maybe not all their names, but you know a lot of them. And they're all really good ones. And we had a chat with one of them, one of the young men that came up, and, hey, how about this? Yeah. A conversation at an all-star game.
It's Ricky Serrano's son.
Whoa. You rarely, A, see any kind of conversation amongst officials at an all-star game. B, fouls being called. C, defense in basketball. Mm-hmm. Good discussion there. Yep. That's nice, and that's good because Team B was going on a bit of a run there, so nice call there.
It's my buddy Eddie up on the stand.
I got to tell you, Kern County, Trevor Horn, he's got his like a receiving area. When he sits down up here, people walk up the steps. They walk up the bleachers to come kiss the ring and say hi and greet him. And nice serve.
They just don't want to see me mad.
Good pass. Oh, a little bit long.
A little bit long.
A really good pass.
Back to a 2-point game.
They're not giving up here, and now all of a sudden it's going to be Natalie Reyes, the Arvin Bear, back to serve, 14-16. Look, I can't read signals, man. Trevor tried to hand signal me. Once again, everybody, a 3-set match. Third one will go to 15. Oh, nice. Oh, how about the get by Ruby Hawkins? Longest rally of this first set. Nice one. Oh, good set right there in the corner. Oh, just too much on it.
Makes these matches a little bit more competitive when you think about, hey, if you lose that first one, you have to come back and win the second one or you're done. Whereas in a 5-set match, you know, we've seen so many times a team down 0-2 is able to rally back and then get that big M, the momentum going into the fifth set.
There's no reverse. There's no reverse.
Wow.
Sweeps.
And the net was her friend there, wasn't it? Yeah, we were all tied up.
No reverse sweeps in a 2 out of 3. You win the second. You win the first.
Natalie Reyes out of God's country there with the ace off the net, and we're all tied up.
2 in a row. In the first set, combination of Mountain Horizon, and sure enough, we gave her the hex, and we see down below us the incomparable one, Nick Ellis. Saw a great picture one of our colleagues, your close colleague, John Hart, posted of a photo he took of Nick's last game ever as an official years ago, and it was a great shot that John took with the lights and as the football field, and Nick was getting ready to blow the whistle to get the game going, and here he is now, one of the great memory collectors in our community with the camera. Nick, good to see you, buddy.
The best photo that I've ever seen of Nick is when he's wearing that old-timey garb when he was an extra on Best at Times, the movie with Kurt Russell and Robin Williams that was actually shot out at Taft.
Legendary.
Yeah, and, you know, he loves to be able to, you know, post those on his Facebook page anytime he gets. Why wouldn't you? I would.
18 serving into 16. Oh, tough serve. Wow.
Beautiful.
And I'll tell you what, Crystal Acosta right now, I mean, you talk about an offensive player of the match. When we start to consider, and our first time out of the match is Kelsey Johnson, the coach for the 8th. She got him back up to 16-16, and then 3 quick points. I'm Vance Palm, joined by Trevor Horn, and Javier Valdez running everything for us tonight. Technically, Javi, thank you for everything you're doing for us, my man. Appreciate it. Well, Trevor, we're deep into this first set here, and I got to tell you, it did not take long for these players and these teams to get a good feel for each other. It started off 6-0 because no one could stop Crystal Acosta's serve, and I made a little crack about, hey, if it gets to 7-0, that's a skunk and ping pong. Sure enough, Team A gets 1, and they've started to kind of battle back, got to 16 all, now a 3-point run by Desiree Turner's team with Brandy Randall and Heather Stenson coaching. So
9 of the 19 points for the home team, for Team B, if you will, coming off with Crystal Acosta on the serve. And 7 of those are aces. So she really has been the MVP thus far here in the first 35-ish points here in the first set of this first of 2 All-Star games here at Centennial High School.
You mentioned the great Mark Hudson here tonight.
He spells his last name incorrectly.
Well,
in my household, he spells his last name incorrectly. You see where I'm going there, aren't you?
How about this right here? Much needed rally here for Team A on the right side of your screen. Big swing. Oh, but it handled over there very well by Reyes. The swing there. Man, I'm liking this. This is a nice late set rally here. Oh, in the corner, it's handled there by Garrett. Here's a swing. Kern Valley gets the kill. And Ruby Hawkins lets everybody know.
Hey, we play some volleyball up at the lake.
She's pumped. I love it.
Spent some time with a good buddy of mine that grew up in Lake Isabella, and he just continued to call it the lake, the lake. I lived up at the lake, and why not? Well,
we've seen a Frontier High School quarterback come down into the city 2 weeks in a row for football to watch his Titans do it, and he's a world-class kayaker. Oh, my gosh, how about this? Annie Loken. And that is she's a front runner for defensive player of the game. For sure. She's had 5 stuffs already. We'll keep you posted as we go in these. Oh, now we're tied up at 19. So if the first set is any indication how tonight's going to go.
Well, it's a smart timeout by Kelsey Johnson. 3-0 run for the away team to be able to tie this back up at 19.
Timeout of the year. Tied at 19. Can they take a lead? It'd be the first time in a long, long time that they've got the lead. Careful. There's a nice back set right there. Push to the back row, handled, and smart play there. Didn't have control over it, and this ball's got to go over. Nice job. They're keeping this thing alive. Oh, that's a really good set. Hawkins, oh, what a fantastic job there. Oh, Killingsworth from Tehachapi keeps it alive, and her teammate Annie Loken on the other side tonight couldn't handle it. So Team B still hanging on to a lead.
At some point, you just look over and be like, sorry, friend.
Oh, an ace at the most untimely moment for Team A, but a very timely ace for Marley Nelson, and Nelson found the gap in the floor and found it. Boom.
She had the first kill of the game, and now she's got the most important ace. It keeps them just 4 points away from winning this first set.
Trouble.
There's
now
another
she's
one.
Starting to wreak havoc from the service line. 22-19, Team B started off 6-0 run in this set, and then Team A has come back and battled to 16-16, then 19-19. Look out. Oh, what a nice rally. Little ping pong there. Oh, and it dips in, and all of a sudden you have Team B, after the 19-19 score, 4 straight points. And still back on the service line, Marley Nelson, the Foothill High Trojan, outside hitter. Another good serve. Handled pretty well. Free ball here for Team B. Nice pass, good set, right in the middle of the net. Another block up there by Loken. Wow, she's something else at that net. Another one by Loken. It's hard to get the ball over the net when you have that young lady right there.
Yes, and here she comes.
And a big swing. Oh, but it's handled back there by Nelson. This is some really nice volleyball, Kern County. This is good. A swing by Hawkins, but it's handled by Killingsworth. Some really good volleyball here. This is going to get pushed over by Reyes. And not comfortable with the set, so they just keep it alive with a free ball. And another one. Someone's going to get it set up for something potent. And not yet. Here it is, I think. I think we'll get something here. And it's Hawkins. Big swing, and she gets it. You could tell by the way that was getting set up right there. It was a really nice look from Scarlett Mora out of North High School. She just had a really confident look when that ball was getting past to her. She had a good set, and she sets up Hawkins. So Hawkins now back to serve. Oh, and it comes up just woefully short. And now we're at set point. What a nice one. What a good first set here.
Thoroughly enjoyable.
All right, back to do the damage. Ran Ramos, the Trojan, one of the Jersey 15s. Oh, that's a good serve. Good pass. Into the back corner. Gomez handles it. There's a swing. Oh, really good get there by Reyes. And she does it. Oh, no. Oh. Yes, she does. What a nice first set. A really good point there. And Team B wins the first one, 25-20. The first set of this 2024 All-Star Volleyball evening. We'll be back right after this on the Kern High Network.
Hey, Dad! Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
No, not really.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later.
cash, direct deposit, or check.
I think a pony is a smart investment.
My rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
I'm also open to a salary position.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the 2024 All-Star Volleyball evening. And this game is the first one, the first match, and it's between Mountain Horizon rosters in their regular high school season. So you've got rosters from the Mountain League and the Horizon League, sprinkled in with a few other ones that Trevor mentioned. And on the left side of your screen is the team that won the first set, 25-20. That's Team B. Isabel Ortiz, Shamara Ramsey, Jimena Vega, Marley Nelson, Crystal Acosta, Aubrey Garza, Luna Gomez, Rayanne Ramos, Jennifer Castro, Kiara Bradwell, Caden Killingsworth, and Camilla Southwell. This squad over here on the away side, Team A, that's Livy Garrett, Naleli Vasquez, Marquesia Bolden, Michaela Chavez, Scarlett Mora, Trinity Hammond, Kaylee Rosales, Kayleen Melgoza, Carly Irving, Natalie Reyes, Ruby Hawkins, Annie Loken, Addison Crawford, and Brianna Garcia. I'm Vance Paul. I'm joined by Trevor Horn. Your thoughts on that first set, big man?
Well, those are a bunch of all-leaguers that really played like it, and they had a lot of fun. And it was one of those matches where you see that set. It starts 6-0 for the home team with Crystal Acosta on the serve, and then Kelsey Johnson's team here on the B side on your right really kind of battled back and just never let the home team kind of get any momentum moving forward. She called that timeout. They were able to tie it up, and then the home team was finally able to kind of pull away there at the end for the 25-20 victory.
I liked a bit of fly in the huddle right there to hear what Kelsey Johnson said on both timeouts, because both of them worked, and they got right back in there. And getting ready to start this second one. So now these coaches have kind of an idea of kind of who's feeling comfortable, who's doing what, who's doing, things well. I think I see 3 Spartans. Wow. 3 Spartans on the floor on the left side of your screen.
Good to get those girls in there because we didn't really see them much there in the first set.
Love seeing that at the net on the right side of your screen there. You see Natalie Reyes. She's kind of talking through some things with her teammates that she's been playing with for 24 hours, been practicing with. But Trevor, in essence, that is the true altruistic picture of an Arvin Bear. Just leading, just getting in there and directing traffic and just kind of saying, hey, west, north, Kern Valley, we love you, but as an Arvin Bear, do this, and we're going to win.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
We'll see. I set it up, didn't I? Scarlett Mora.
You really did.
Scarlett Mora will start things off. Second set in the 2024 All-Star Volleyball Games. And we have some ladies creeping in front of the camera. Hey, what's your name?
Those are the Merlots.
Yeah, we're going to have you on screen here in a moment. That's so funny. People, they want to duck as if we're showing, the presidential election. You can walk right through. Javier's going to figure out a way to tag you and put you on social platforms. All right, a little bit of discussion going on. The DJ stopped the music, so it must be serious. See Kennedy coming in, one of the coaches. Kim Harper, saw her walk in earlier. See these seniors coming in. It's always kind of fun. You see the seniors from the next game coming in going, "Ooh, I'm here to dominate. I'm here to make it happen. I'm here to win this deal." So Coach Kelsey Johnson just making sure she's got her team lined up correctly. That's another thing, Trevor. You know, you play 2 matches a week for 8 weeks. You know who's who. You've got your lineup set. It's like almost like you can do it in your sleep. But now you can see Kelsey Johnson. She's kind of like hitting herself in the head, like, "Oh, duh, right.
Well,
got it."
Well, and it's also one of those things. You don't want to leave any player
Of course.
out of the rotation because wins and losses are cool in this thing, but really it's about giving each and every one of them
That's a great point.
a great opportunity to play as much as they can on this court as possible.
That's a great point. You don't want to leave anybody out. You're
No.
so right. Okay, here we go. We think. All right, second set. The first one was won by the team on the left side of your screen. Will this go to 3? 3 Spartans on the floor right now. Got to love it. On the left side. And there she is again, Ruby Hawkins.
A front runner for offensive player in the game.
She's up there. And what we will do is announce who the winners are. You want to do them before I go down to hand them out with Stan, or do you want to wait?
I think what we're going to do is we're going to hold the suspense for as long as possible. And as you two announce it on the court, I will announce it on the broadcast.
Sounds like a plan. T. Horn. Well, here she goes again. Crystal Acosta. This young lady here started off.
Because God forbid somebody watching the broadcast text somebody down and be like, "You got the MVP."
You know what? You're so right about that. It's a different world now.
Yep.
So Team A handled Acosta's first serve of the second set, so at least they've crossed that bridge. Another big swing there by Hawkins. Boy, she's really got it together.
So it's funny you mentioned that. I had Pat McAfee's show on in the background. I was doing some work this morning, and they were talking about, so I guess Hard Knocks has this new thing in season where they're doing the whole AFC North. And they were just saying that, you know, in a day and age where the social media teams for each NFL program, whatever it is, they're doing all this behind-the-scenes stuff. So it's not really kind of that necessity that, oh, my God, this is the only way we can really get behind the scenes with these teams. But what they're doing right now is they were kind of going back and forth of how the Bengals and the Steelers were prepping for their game, which happened last week, and the editing of Mike Tomlin on one side and the Bengals coaching staff on the other, and just going back and back and back and back, and how they were talking about what they were talking about, how to defend what they were talking about. Those are the things, the behind-the-scenes stuff that you were talking about, where the social media has taken away a lot of that. HBO and Hard Knocks did a great job of that.
As my son would say, bruh, nothing secret anymore. Hits the pin. We're tied at 2, so you're so right. By the time I leave here and go down there, it would already be on somebody's, you won.
Yeah.
It's a great point,
It really
T-Horn.
would. It really would.
So we will wait and not announce it until Stan and I hand out the trophies, and then Trevor can do it in sync. And he'll hopefully read off some of the stats that quantified the success. How about Hawkins? Well, she's such a calm, cool, and collected player that's from the back row. They might set her up again. Nope, this one's going to be on the left side. Oh, what a great rally here early in the second set. And Loken is not in right now, so she's not she's not patrolling the net like she was in the first set. So, and I think that's going to be a net violation, and it is. Yeah, Team B now is like, hey, Annie Loken's not in there, so we can attack the net because those long arms of hers are not going to just bat it down.
Ruby Hawkins, likely a future Renegade, playing for Carl Ferreira next season.
I like that.
You love to look and see what these girls, say about what their plans are for next year. And Luna Gomez from South, she's talking about going to a UC and majoring in communications. Right up my alley. Love it, kid. Aubrey Garza at Golden Valley, planning to go to college and major in kinesiology.
And Trevor, these bios were read out to our audience live here by the public address announcer. So just so you know, parents, they did get read live, but keep it up. I love them.
Isabella Ortiz at a Tehachapi, She's planning to attend JP Catholic University. How about Hayden?
Swatted right back.
Hayden Killingsworth out of Tehachapi, another warrior. She wants a further education with a major in marketing. You got a couple daughters that are majoring in that.
Ava's International Business, getting her master's at Syracuse. Sophia Palm, International Business, Cal State Long Beach.
How about number 4 for South High that was in there at the early part of this set?
Oh, what a swing.
Shamara Ramsey. She wants to go to college, wrestle, and study biology.
That was really, really nice. Kiara Bradwell, she's such a superstar. She just put one in this far corner here and looked over to her teammate and winked and blew him a kiss. Let's not forget how dynamic she was in the huddle. There she is there. Boy, she's patrolling that net too. So now you have 2 superstar middles up there. And how about that? Annie Loken said, okay, I'll see you one nice hit and raise you another. And it went right by Bradwell. So those 2 are $1 million smiles.
Here's one that'll be near and dear to my wife's heart. Zamia Vega from South High. She wants to attend BC and study radiology, one of the best radiology programs you'll find around right here at the junior college here in Bakersfield.
Love it. Oh, there's a good get right there by Markesia Bolden. Oh, how about this? Here comes Team A, and you can hear the crowd starting to really kind of get built up and get into it. And then it just gets quiet.
And then here's the best one of all, Livy Garrett out of Tehachapi. She plans to attend Paul Mitchell Cosmetology School. That's fantastic. She already knows what career she wants. Love it.
I thought about that.
You got to be pretty, Vance.
5 serving to 6.
Stay in your lane.
Oh, you got to be kidding me in the back
great
corner.
dig.
Hawkins gets it. Oh, and a little bit of a laissez-faire attitude there by Michaela Chavez. She had the line, just didn't finish through on the swing. The senior from North wants that one back because that could have been 6-6.
And Crystal Acosta knew exactly what she needed to do there, and she just let it land right out of bounds.
What a serve by Isabella Ortiz. And teammate to teammate, all 3 Warriors were involved in that. Addison Crawford with the kill. But what a serve by her teammate Ortiz on the other side of the net. Michaela Chavez from North, back to serve.
And just before Isabella Ortiz comes off, you had 2 Warriors on one side, 2 Warriors on the other.
Exactly.
You got 2 Vikings here from the north side.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
You got 2 Golden Valley Bulldogs on the court right now.
A joust at the net, and how about this? It's Kaylee Rosales that gets up, showing the hops. I mean, she was staring at Bradwell in the face, and those 2 both went up to get it. She got it. Love it. Tied at 7. Could this be the rare lead for Team A tonight? Tough serve. Handled. Set. Boy, it's some good volleyball here. It's starting to really look good. Loken slows everything down. Into the net it goes. Crawford can't handle it, so back to an 8-7 lead. Let's not forget, everybody, 2 out of 3 here, the best of 3. So if Team B with an 8-7 lead were somehow able to hang on and win this thing's over. And we'll have to quickly formulate our award winners. We're kind of keeping track as we go. We're kind of piecing it together as we go. Oh, what a great serve there by one of the ladies catching our attention for sure, and that's Marley Nelson.
She's had a great night thus far.
Jersey 9, there she is in the far left of your screen right there.
Let's look at this playoff success of some of these teams that are on the court right
I like
now.
it, Trevor. Get to work. Oh, what a swing, and can't handle it. Again, Ruby Hawkins, she's catching our eye.
Independence opened up the D3 playoffs with a 3-0 win over Dinuba before losing to Bullard, a team that, kind of sketchy that they're in D3, such a big school out of Fresno, but, that's the competitive equity model right now. Lost to them in 5 sets in the quarterfinals.
Wow.
D4 Shafter, we do not have a general here tonight. Caitlin Asmarenza was not able to attend tonight, but Shafter, such a great season. They were trying to get to the finals for the first time in school history. beat Hanford West 3-0, beat Washington Union 3-1, and then eventually lost to Emmanuel in the semifinals. Emmanuel was a team that went on to win the state championship in Division IV. Kern Valley was awarded the 1 seed in Division V. They defeated Chavez 3-0, Fraser Mountain 3-2 before losing to Coalinga in the semifinals 3-2.
Coalinga's they're putting them together a nice athletics department over there.
They got a really good quarterback and absolutely phenomenal receiver.
All their sports seem to be shining right now.
And I'll tell you this right now. They brought a crowd to Shafter last Friday for the D4 section finals. I mean, they brought a DJ. Their sideline was just as loud, if not. They brought a DJ, Vance.
The visiting DJ.
A visiting DJ.
And how about this? Team A gets the lead here, Trevor, 10-9. So I saw that, Coalinga was raucous and crazy over at Shafter. Look, if you went to a West Hills basketball game, a community college game when Mark Arce, the former BC coach, had moved to West Hills. If you went to a West Hills junior college game, you couldn't get a seat. Could not get a seat in that great community, Coalinga.
Yep. There's a lot of pride there.
I called that Lindsay Miramonte game last week. Couldn't get a seat on either side. It was jam-packed an hour before the game, so small schools represent. How about this? 11-9, and it's Natalie Reyes, the Arvin Bear, back to serve. 11, serving into 9. Team A. Ooh.
Hey, how about this? The 2 section championship games that I've seen, whether it's Frontier BHS or Coalinga at Shafter, standing room only crowds the last 2 weeks.
No question.
So people are starting to get out of their house a little bit more, starting to attend games and realize live sports is so much fun, especially at the high school level. You and I both know how enjoyable this can be because this is the purest form of the sport at any level.
We're tied at 11. Look at all those different color jerseys out there. It's fantastic. Back to serve is Kaden Killingsworth. And she gets an ace right on time. Coaching that team is Desiree Turner out of Golden Valley, Brandy Randall from Arvin, and Heather Stinson from Miramonte. That's a really good set. And how about that? Carly Irvin with a big swing.
Ties it up at 12.
That team being coached by Kelsey Johnson and Paula Conchin Barrios. Some subs coming in. Looks like it's Kayleen Melgoza coming in from East. And Livy Garrett. The Warrior is going to go back and serve from Tehachapi. Tied at 12 here. Second set. Can we get to 3? I hope we do. Garrett with a set and another big kill. Again, Carly Irvin. Irvin starting to make her name known. And all of a sudden, it's 13-12. Beast mode comes out from one of the crowd. I love it. Team A up 1. Hey, she did it. She got this thing in play, pushed back, should be handled pretty well. Reyes with a bump set, sneaks over, and she gets the kill with a bump. Love it.
And a lead, and a 2-point lead.
14-12, Team A.
They do not want to go quietly into the night.
Can you imagine a third set just to get things set up here and get these things going for
the second game this evening?
Oh, what a really nice swing that is. And that is Aubrey Garza, the right side from Golden Valley. Isabella Ortiz coming in for Tehachapi, but back to serve the dangerous Crystal Acosta, who started off the evening with 6 straight service points. Here she goes again. They finally kind of got her number a little bit here. There's a nice set, another nice set. Oh, what a swing, but it's dug out down there. Wow, what a beautiful get by Naleli Vasquez. I've called her name over the years over in that Spartan gym, and Vasquez went down to get it. That was sweet. That's long, though. And we're tied up at 14 again. Nice swing by Hawkins, just a little too much, but what a dig by Naleli Vasquez.
Great season for the Bronx. They finished second in the HDL behind Mammoth with a 21-12 overall record, went 11-3 in the High Desert League.
Low serve, burner. Hawkins just pushes it over to the left side here. Melgoza handles it from East High School. In the middle. Oh, another good get there by Reyes.
That was a great set, too, by Acosta.
And they're going to say keep playing. And I'll tell you what, Team B thought that was 4 hits, that it never went over the net. And that's long, so it's a moot point. But
was that a ball don't lie moment?
Well, Desiree Turner and Randall and Stinson, the coaches, said that ball was a foot under the net. And the ref said keep playing, but
how about this? Another 3-0 run with Acosta. And I had to say it, didn't I?
Tied at 15. He's getting.
Did I do that?
It happens, Trevor. It happens. Don't take it personally.
I never usually do.
Into the match. From East High School, Kayleen Melgoza.
Oh, nice hit there. Haven't really called her name tonight. Camila Southwell out of Miramonte.
Well, they needed it too. 16-15. Still a lot of volleyball left. This thing's far from over. We'll see. Oh, nice back set. Oh, just too much. Too much off the hands of Irvin.
Starting to see a few players. There's Kennedy Walton. Saw her on the basketball court 2 nights ago for Independence. And here she is playing a little volleyball as well, the senior.
It's a nice pass. Good set. Some good orthodox volleyball, and it's in. The kill. How about it?
But here comes the defensive star thus far. Annie Loken at Attachby coming back in. Make her presence felt in the middle. Marcasia Bolden at a West High at the serve.
Sorry, that's Brianna Garcia from Del Oro that's had those nice points there. So got to make sure she gets on my roster here. Number 11 from Del Oro, Brianna Garcia. Oh, it says jersey 6. That's what it is, T.
Okay.
It says it's so. There you go. There you go. Okay. Want to make sure that number 11 from Del Oro's getting the love.
Wearing a different jersey number than she did during the regular season.
Oh, how about that? All of a sudden, it's 18-17. Team A, they won a game 3. It would go to 15 if we get there. Once again, everybody, hope you're enjoying this. This is the 2024 All-Star Volleyball game. I'm Vance Palm with Trevor Horn and our man Javier Valdez running everything on the tech side. Thank you, Javi.
Nice serve.
Sure was, but a good pass. And we've seen that young lady do some damage. That's Marley Nelson from Foothill. Oh, a quick stuff by Isabella Ortiz. And we're back to 18 apiece here. Things are getting a little nervous here.
Neither coaching staffs here really willing to call a timeout to settle their players down. They kind of let them just play it out on the court.
Well, they might not want to send any kind of ill-intended message, you know, like we're fine, we're good, we're okay. Hey, just too much on it. So
well, and as I'm right here at the net.
Yep.
Even at this angle, I couldn't really tell at the moment which side that was going to fall on. And if you're playing there, it's kind of you're in that same predicament too.
Ryan Ramos. Oh, an ace.
Ooh, beautiful.
Wow. And now we might see it. Will we see the timeout? No. It's a 2-point lead, 2018. Coach Johnson still fine, just kind of hanging on. Another tough serve. That's
nice
clean.
recovery.
Oh, wow. Nice play by Crystal Acosta. Big swing. Wow, Annie Loken. Once again, if the serving team right now, Team A, can somehow come back and win this. They're down. It's 19 serving into 20. If they come back and get this, we're going to go to a third set. If they do not, and it finishes in 2, very shortly after the conclusion, we will have a reward ceremony. Again, Loken at the net. Boy, she's causing problems, isn't she?
Very much so.
Is that over? It's not. It's not. So a crucial point. And now it's going to be 21 serving into 19. Will Coach Kelsey Johnson call a timeout? Decides not to. Oh, and Isabella Ortiz, dangerous server. But Hawkins handles it well. That's going to be long. And all of a sudden, it is a 22-19 score. So 3 points away from match point.
You want the orange?
I do. You want to tell everybody in the Kern High Network I want the orange? Oh, how about this?
Because Boise State's beating UNLV on Friday.
Oh, really very important rally for the Team A. Just a little long. Oh, it looked good. It looked good. But now all of a sudden, 2 points away. Coach Johnson not going to call a timeout. Let these seniors, these leaders, these veterans just kind of work through it. Oh, off the cement. Oh, and it falls short. Wow.
Crystal Acosta, she started this off, and she's trying to finish it now.
So Coach Johnson with a last match point substitution. It looks like Rosales is going to go in and get in there and play some defense. So here it is, Isabella Ortiz, though. Nope. Oh, they're going to redo it. Okay. Will this be it? Tough serve to handle for match point.
Hawkins received that well.
Oh. Sneaky. Team A handles it for a second. Oh, that's going to be trouble. So, again, Brianna Garcia keeps it alive. Still match point. And here come 2 Spartans. Mena Vega and Shamara Ramsey come in. So you've got 2 South High Spartans in for this match point. And now you're going to have Michaela Chavez come in to do the serving for Team A. They have to get 6 points, 6 straight points, or at least 6 to keep this thing rolling. Let's go one at a time here. Here's the serve. Does he get? Oh, nobody there. And that's it. 25-20. Both sets were 25-20. So we're going to take a very short break. 2024 All-Star Volleyball game is won by Team B. We're going to give out some awards here. We'll be back in just.
Take cash, direct deposit, or check.
I think a pony is a smart investment.
My rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
I'm also open to a salary position.
We'll come back. Well, Vance Baum heading his way down. We have selected our MVP, our 2 offensive players of the game, and our defensive player of the game. Vance heading down with Stan Gray, Johnny Rose, Tom Haskell, to hand out the post-game awards as the home team, Team B, if you will, coached by Desiree Turner, Brandy Randall, Heather Stinson, with back-to-back 25-20 victories in the 2-0 win here in the first of 2 Kern High School District Volleyball All-Star Games, the 11th edition, something that the district started back in 2014, which, Javier, happened to be my first year in Bakersfield. So I've been around for all 11. Check. Vance on the mic.
Once again, welcome everybody. Great to have you with us tonight. Before we go any further, for a lot of these players, This is the last time they'll be in a competitive situation like this, and that was a lot of fun. How about for both teams a big round of applause from all the air race crew managers? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Big round of applause here as Vance just kind of reminds the crowd how important this match is, especially for these girls that'll likely never play competitive volleyball again in their lives.
We'll have an offensive player from both sides of the net, and then we're going to have a defensive player.
So just as Vance is saying on the court, we are going to have 2 offensive players of the game, 1 from each team, a defensive player of the year overall, and then an MVP. On the home team, the offensive player of the game from Foothill High School, Marley Nelson. Congratulations to Marley. She helped lead the Trojans to a 6-2 record overall, second place finish in the Horizon League. Nick Ellis over there ready to take his photos with Stan Green, Johnny Rose, and Vance Palm, along with Miss Marley Nelson out of Foothill High School. Congratulations, being one of our 2 offensive players of the game. She really kind of set the tone there early. Crystal Acosta on the serve. Marley was the one offensively really kind of getting this ball rolling here for Team B. And now we will announce the offensive player of the game for Team A from Kern Valley High School. Miss Ruby Hawkins, middle blocker, to help lead the Bronx to an 11-3 record, 21-12 record overall out of the High Desert League. So congratulations to our 2 offensive players of the game, Marley Nelson from Foothill and Ruby Hawkins out of Kern Valley. Next up, we are going to announce our defensive player of the game. We've called her name all night long. You did not miss her because she is one of, if not the tallest player on the court. I'm going to give Vance the first call on this, and that is Annie Loken out of Tehachapi. Congratulations, Annie Loken. Received this award tonight because she was at the net blocking just about everything that came her way this evening. Despite losing this match 25-20, 25-20, she was a big reason to keep Team A, in the running. So now the big trophy, the MVP of this match. We called her name early and often at the beginning and at the end, and she had a huge part, the biggest part in this championship, and that would be Crystal Acosta from Arvin. And you know Vance Palm was absolutely ecstatic being able to call an Arvin Bear out of God's country, Javier, the MVP tonight. I'm not sure who is happier right now, Miss Crystal Acosta or Mr. Vance Palm. We shall see. Well, that was absolutely thrilling. A lot of fun to watch this first match this evening. Coming up at 7:30 in about 20 minutes, we're going to have our second of our 2, and that will be the River Valley League All-Star Game coming up. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you guys in just a moment.
Take cash, direct deposit, or check.
I think a pony is a smart investment.
My rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
I'm also open to a salary position.
All right, everybody, second game coming up. If you're just getting with us, this is the 2024 High School All-Star Volleyball Finale. And I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a moment.
Mayonnaise.
Happened. Oh yeah, Javi muted me and I didn't sneeze. Good thinking there. I'm Vance Palm, the sneezer, and I'm joined by my partner Trevor Horn.
The snoozer.
The snoozer. I was actually gonna say that, but I said I better not because we've just been making references to how much time Trevor does his homework, shall we say. Good to have you all here. The first match was a beauty. It was a 2-set thriller, and it was won by the home team. And now we are in the finale. And Trevor, as they introduce these players, how about this time, the second game, we'll go ahead and kind of talk about the players as they get introduced. You can listen in and give some commentary.
I'm going to kind of go just down the list. It's not necessarily as the players come out onto the court. Addison Carter out of Centennial, she's talking about she's going to play at Shawnee State University in Ohio next year and major in nursing. Savannah Dickerson out of Ridgeview. She wants to join the military, Army, or the Air Force and try out for the Air Force volleyball team. Reese Dover out of BCHS. She wants to attend Point Loma University and become a nurse. Ryan Guerra out of Liberty. She wants to go to college and major in nursing. Alexis Jackson out of Highland. She wants to go to a 4-year university and major in biology. Emma Machado, who happened to be the first player introduced tonight out of Garces, she wants to go to a 4-year college. Zaylee Manning out of Liberty High. She wants to go to college and major in psychology. I think Dad Chad is going to pay for that the whole way.
Wow, he's set up now.
How about the twins from Independence, Arlen and Juliana Merlo? You saw them on the huddle on our third show out of Independence. Arlen, she wants to go to SJVC private college and enroll and be a diagnostic medical sonography program.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah, Juliana, she wants to attend BC and hopefully continue her volleyball career there for Carl Ferreira. Annabelle Narajo, she also out of Independence, wants to attend Bakersfield College and hopefully get to play college there. Lalani Price out of Stockdale. She plans to go to a 4-year university and major in chemical engineering. Much smarter than you and I combined. Mia Sentes out of Liberty. She has not decided what her plans are next year. She does have an older sister playing at Cal State Northridge right now. Kennedy Walton, senior out of Independence. She's going to go to Taft College. She says to play volleyball for their program. Rebecca Woodward out of Bakersfield Christian. She says, and I'm reading this verbatim, Vance, go to college near the beach and start pre-med.
So do I.
Yeah. Natalie Alcorn out of Centennial. She plans to go to a 4-year college. Ellie Cloyd out of Frontier plans to go to cosmetology school and become a hairdresser. Paige Frederick out of Liberty. She would like to play college next year. Still undecided. Brinkley Funkhauser out of Stockdale wants to attend college next year and become a veterinarian. Morgan George out of Centennial plans to go to a 4-year university and study nursing. Kate Johns also out of Centennial. She wants to get a degree in marketing at a 4-year university. Cooper Madison out of Centennial. She wants to go to a 4-year university and study speech and hearing sciences to become a speech pathologist. That's an incredible career that a lot of people don't understand how fruitful that is, not only for the pathologists themselves, but for those that they're helping out. Riley Martin out of Highland. She said she's going to go to college and major in kinesiology. Delia Magliani out of BHS, the only driller here tonight, plans to go to college and travel just a little bit, she says. Vienna Perrier out of Stockdale plans are hopefully to go to college and major in pharmaceuticals and hopefully one day be a pharmacist. Ashton Rogers out of Liberty, the River League MVP, has not decided where she would go, but she would like to attend a university and plans on studying nursing. Lainey Sterling out of Frontier. She wants to continue her volleyball and academic career in college. And Alexis Tinnen, who just scored 19 points in a basketball game on Monday for the Titans, played basketball today in the opening day of their 4-day tournament. Plans to play basketball in college and major in business management. And finally, Courtney Veith out of BCHS College.
Thank you, Trevor.
Yep.
As we're seeing all of these teams get introduced, the home squad's going to be in the white jerseys. So that'll make it easier for us this time around. This second game, they decide, you know what, home squad, white color jerseys, away squad, dark color jerseys. Yeah. That helps.
The only non-white is Garson Memorial because they did not have a white uniform this year. So it's the gold with the green sleeves on Emma Machado.
Got it. So the home squad, Sentes, Naranjo, Manning, Machado, Jackson, Walton, Woodward, Carter, Dickerson, Merlot 1, Price, Dover, Merlot 2, and Guerra. Head coach, is Kennedy McNeil out of Independence, and Ed Orozco out of Bakersfield High School.
Everybody knows Ed very well as their playing days at CSUB.
The away team being introduced now in the dark jerseys is Johns, Funkhauser, Tenon, Rogers, Perrier, Cloyd, Mogliani, George, Alcorn, Madison, Sterling, Frederick, and Deeth. Coaching, not only are they competitors, they're also best friends. Kim Harper and Morgan Dake.
Be remiss if we didn't talk about the fact that we've held this here in this gym for 11 years. The gym that is synonymous as the only school from Kern County to win 2 state championships, and now the only team from Kern County to play in 3 state championships after the Golden Hawks just played in the Division II finals down at Santiago Canyon College just 10 days ago in Orange.
Well, and if you want to go a little bit further, you look up on the east side of the gymnasium, the national champion 1996 team is being honored next January here for the Centennial High School Hall of Fame. That's going to be a very, very, very special moment for them, for their Centennial High School Hall of Fame. So this gym's seen a lot. I remember watching the great Cody Kessler fill it up in here as a basketball player, well on his way to playing some big-time college football.
Arguably one of the best two-sport athletes in Kern County history.
One of the great ones. I remember hearing him just dumping them in like it was nothing. Out of nowhere, at the end of the fourth quarter, he'd have 30 points.
And a lot of people forget he had a basketball offer for New Mexico State because there were 2 gentlemen with Bakersfield ties that were working for the football program at that time. That would be Artaud Littlejohn and Richie Boland, who was a graduate assistant. They both said, let's get him.
We'll step away for the national anthem, part 2. Well, the stage is set. Again, everybody, this is the 2024 High School All-Star Volleyball Finale, brought to you by the Kern High Network. What a pleasure it is to be with you here at Centennial High School. I'm Vance Palm, joined by my good partner, Trevor Horn. And who else but Javier Valdez, the glue to the Kern High Network, is here tonight. And he's making sure everything sounds right and looks right. And it's pretty easy when you're a natural like Javier. All right, seniors only. This is their final go-around in their high school jerseys. And, Trevor, the first match was great, a 25-20 win by the home squad. And for those of you watching tonight On the left side of your screen, when we're giving you a full court shot, the left side is the home squad. And for this second match, it's going to be in the white jerseys, the light colored jerseys. On the right side is the away squad in the dark jerseys. The dark jerseys coached by Kim Harper and Morgan Dake, and Ed Orsko and Kennedy McNeil will be coaching the white squad.
A lot of playoff success on the court here this season.
Lots.
Littered throughout these two teams. From Centennial to BCHS to Liberty. Garces Memorial, Independence had a win there in the playoffs. There's just, Highland had such a great run as a low seed in Division 5 and just ran through. The 11th seed, they beat Torres and they beat Taft and eventually lost to Cal City 3-1 in the semifinals. But the great thing about it was they got a gift from Taft as a low seed winning as well. And so Highland, as an 11th seed, actually got a home game there in the second round.
We're underway. Another back set. Sneaky little shot there. Oh, and it's pancaked right out of the gate. So we've got a good start here on the first point of the finale tonight. And go ahead, bud.
Emma Machado out of Garces, the senior, talking to Sarah Slayton, who's one of her club coaches. And she was quick to remind me, Trev, don't forget, Emma has she touches 10 feet on her vertical. I couldn't touch 10 feet if I was on an 8-foot ladder.
With a broom. Savannah Dickerson is one of the 3 6s. Addie Carter and Juliana Merlot. This one right here is Juliana Merlot. 2-0 start.
How about there's 3 in the huddle guests on the home team this year. Alexis Jackson at Highland, and then the Merlot twins at Independence.
Let's talk about in the huddle during the second set. I want to cover that well, or in between the sets. Don't let me forget. We'll talk about in the huddle. What a raging success that's been.
What did you say? Oh, I already forgot. Sorry, bud.
Sentes goes for the pass, but it goes off her forehead. So a chuckle from her and her teammates. We're tied at 2.
As we talked about, some of the players that, didn't make the playoffs, haven't played since October. You got Kate Johns on the serve right now, who just played a state championship match 10 days ago.
Big swing, but handled. Pushed back. Look out. Careful. Yeah, that's one thing as an all-star game at the end of the season, end of your high school career, let it go out of bounds.
Yeah. And Ashton Rogers, arguably one of the best liberos in the central section this year. She's like, I'm not taking a chance right now. I still got college ball that I want to play.
Let it go out of bounds.
Yeah. It's all right.
We see it in the basketball games. Guys, not a lot of charges taken in the basketball all-star games. Still alive.
Nice recovery there by the away team.
Boy, the athleticism there by Reese Dover, jersey 11.
Bakersfield Christian going with the sleeveless jerseys this season. You don't see a lot of high school teams doing that. Nice block in the middle.
5-2 early lead for this home squad here in the light colored jerseys. And back to serve, Annabelle Naranjo from Independence High School. The Falcons, defensive specialist, jersey 1. Ooh, tough serve, but a nice pass, great set. Free ball here for the away squad. Oh, that looks good. Really nice. Oh, big block up front again by Dover. Boy, Reese Dover is something up there. Here she is swinging. Oh, jinxed her.
Right into her teammate, Emma Machado. Both of them playing very well defensively at the net thus far for the home team.
Trevor, I want to get some feedback from you. You covered that state championship run by Centennial. You were here for the big night here.
Oh, my gosh.
And then you went down south and followed them. So when you get a chance, sprinkle in some of that Centennial coverage you put in for the Kern High Network, frankly.
Well, especially for Liberty and Centennial, it was a nice little gift, if you will, with the Central Section saying all 8 teams that made the Division I Central Section playoffs had an automatic bid into state. So despite the fact that both of those teams lost in the first round, they had 13 days off. Liberty got the 11 seed in Division I. Centennial got the 2 seed. Bakersfield Christian was the 1 seed in Division II in the southern section region of the bracket. And you saw all 3 teams. Well, you saw Liberty and Centennial win in the opening round. Bakersfield Christian as the 1 seed had a bye. So both big wins. Liberty had to go down and beat San Marcos in 4. And then Centennial was at home, beat Rancho Cucamonga 3-0. And just a resounding victory for the Golden Hawks after having nearly 2 weeks off in between matches.
Big swing up there by Courtney V. Thank you, bud. Great coverage. And
I'm not done. I just wanted to give a little pause there.
So I could call the point, right?
Yeah. And then as a number 2 seed, the Golden Hawks stayed at home. They beat Long Beach Poly 3-2 on that same night. Bakersfield Christian was victorious that night, and they advanced. And you're thinking to yourself for a little bit after they beat Bishop Diego out of Santa Barbara 3-1. It was like, are we going to have an all-Kern County Southern California Region Division II championship? And it looked like that until BCHS lost to Eastside out of Chula Vista 3-0. Centennial defeating Long Beach Poly 3-2, and then defeated Windward 3-1. So on that night, then the whole thing flipped. And then here's Centennial hosting the Division II Southern California CIF Regional Championship and defeated Eastlake, the team that just 4 days prior defeated Bakersfield Christian in straight sets. The Golden Hawks defeated Eastlake 3-1 to advance to the state championship for the 3rd time in program history and the first time since 1996. And then eventually ended up losing in 4 sets to San Ramon Valley, who played in the state championships a year prior. So what you really saw was one team that had experience playing on that big stage and then another team that hadn't really seen it. But you see a Golden Hawks team that brings so much back. You got to figure that Liberty, Bakersfield Christian, and Centennial are all going to be right back at it next season.
In this gym is where the Golden Hawks took care of a lot of that business all season long. So thank you, Trevor. For those of you who might not be completely up to speed with my partner, spent a decade covering pretty much everything in this community, but certainly the high school beat. He was an absolute surgeon, and then was a sports information director over at Garces Memorial High School, and then got the opportunity to snag all of his skill set and content bearing, and it's just been a blast to have Trevor here. Big swing up front, and almost dug out, but not until Addie Carter with that big number 6, and she played an important role for that Golden Hawk march. Well, those numbers are big for Centennial. That's a big 6. Oh, and that's a big swing right there. What are you hustling for, big dude? As I'm giving this guy props, he's trying to work silently. You can talk.
Oh, it's just one of those things I want to make sure that we get everybody on there. And Riley Martin was one that I didn't have on my roster, so I apologize. The senior out of Highland is wearing number 8, just came into the match for the away team. I got there.
He talks for 3 minutes about this great Centennial Liberty run, then he disappears on me. 8 serving into 9. Oh, tough serve, handled by Sentez. Big swing, but it's going to be long.
Ashton Rogers, the libero and defensive specialist, really showed how important she was to the Patriots this year, being named the River League MVP. You don't get a libero being named MVP very often unless they are a complete game changer, and that's exactly what she was for the Patriots this year.
Sentez has some fans down here.
Yeah, that would be Juju Smith and David Smith. not brothers, but former high school teammates and teammates at Bakersfield College this year. Juju Smith just committed to Hawaii this morning, signed letter of intent, which is, for those that don't remember, he is now going to be a teammate with his older brother Jalen in Hawaii for the next 2 years. Jalen was the starting linebacker for the Rainbow Warriors this season. So how cool is that? Two brothers be able to go to Hawaii and play college football together for the Warriors.
And we've got a great rally going on right here. I like this. Big swing up front, and it's going to be a point for the away squad. Nine serving into 11. Some substitutions coming in. Our first shot here of Delia Mogliani.
The lone driller.
The lone driller.
Very young driller team for Ed Orozco. Got to see the drillers play a couple times this year. Very impressed. Very young team. Very athletic. And you know Ed's going to get those girls rolling over the next couple of years.
Ball falls right in front of Coach Orozco.
Kate Johns, nice hit there.
Great to see Ed. I'm going to have to give her a hug after the match.
Mama to be.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice touch there.
11-10, light colored jerseys. Until now, we're tied 11s here in this first set. We see Morgan George in there.
Mogliani doing work on the right side against her high school head coach.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Oh, big block up front. How about that young lady? I'll tell you what, that is last winter at Frontier, she scored her 1,000th point. I think it was something like that we covered on the Kern High Network, and what a player.
Deron Smith's got a really good team there at Frontier.
Yeah, I saw your
on the basketball team.
I saw your interview with him last night.
They got a young freshman that just plays the game the right way, and you match her up at guard with the big forward in the middle and Tinnen. They're going to be a handful for a lot of teams this year.
That's nice. Oh, but how about the get? Are you kidding me? Wow. Ashton Rogers with the dig of all time, and her teammates letting her know. They are letting that young lady know that was a big swing, and she got down there to get it.
You saw the vertical from Machado there.
Wow.
She went skyward.
Big swing by Emma. Great dig by Ashton. Smart. Rogers gets it again. Composed swing there by Johns. Machado. Back set. Big swing. Just unable to handle it. That is Natalie Alcorn. So all of a sudden the away squad with a 1-point lead and in to serve Juliana Merlot.
How about those matches this year between Centennial and Liberty, especially that first one that we covered, that 5-set thriller, Vance?
Yeah, that was something else. It looked like it was over. And again, Tenon. I remember interviewing her last year when she reached that scoring milestone. Just the effervescence and just the calmness. Just a wonderful young lady. Careful.
Daughter of a coach. Usually leads for a recipe for a very calm, cool, and collected athlete.
You're right. Even if their mom or dad that was a coach wasn't. Sometimes you'll see that. The players more calm than
there's 10 in one more time, ladies and gentlemen. She's had a busy week. I'm going to venture over to Frontier a little bit tomorrow and check out some girls basketball action.
There's a nice swing by Machado.
Breaks a 3-0 run for the home team, makes it 16-13 as we see a couple substitutions. It's Annabella Naranjo out of Independence comes in. As does Addie Carter out of Centennial for the home team.
Number 10.
Ellie Cloyd.
Ellie Cloyd, got it. Oh, you mean this one that I have circled here, number 10?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, gosh. Well, that's the challenge, and we told you about that in the first set. A lot of multiple numbers, and the Alexis Tenen cheering squad is here. The whole cheering section that loves her. Right up next to Trevor. They're sitting about 5 feet away, and they're letting us know that AT's our gal. Oh, man, what a nice effort there by Mogliani. Big block up front, but an even bigger swing by Machado, and she powers it through. And the home squad trying to get back in this thing. It'll be 14 serving into 18.
It's funny, we always talk about football, Bakersfield being a football town, but when you look at the state championships and just the amount of high-end athletes that have come out of this sport, out of this city, it really is a volleyball town.
It sure is.
The first state championship ever won in 1978 was by the Highland Scots.
Wow.
Think about that. They beat Reedley in the state championship at home against Highland.
On the net, jousting. Well, that's a nice set there. Can they do something with it? Handled easily.
Liberty won a state title in 2002 with Leanne Slayton as the head coach. Bakersfield Christian in 2006 won a state championship with Judy Rexroth as the head coach. And that was the last state championship that we had up until Centennial playing 10 days ago.
And if Centennial can put it together and keep it together, they might have another run next year. Big swing, and that's just long.
And we had a big retirement this year in the volleyball community.
We did. Coach Maria Kolotz. I was hoping we may bump into her tonight, but you know what?
Number 3 all-time in Central Section history for career wins.
I think Grandma Kolotz stayed home with her grandbabies.
I would if I was her.
Cold weather. She's like, I'll just watch my guy, Trevor.
Well, Maria, if you're listening, fantastic career. We're going to miss seeing you on the sidelines, friend. Big shoes to fill, whoever takes over that program at Stockdale. Big shoes. Maria Kolatz, the only head coach that Stockdale has ever known. She helped build the bleachers in that gymnasium.
Sentes with a nice dig. Cloyd pushes it up. Quality volleyball right here. Quality volleyball. Again, that's a great get right there by Rogers.
Nothing is getting by Ashton Rogers tonight.
Long rally. Longest of the set. Sentes goes to get it. Oh, and it just out of the reach of Merlo.
And all of that happened because of Ashton Rogers being at the right place at the right time every time the ball came across the net for the away team.
Don't read too much into this, but we will again have an offensive player award for both teams. So someone on each side of the net will have an offensive player of the game. Then there'll be a one only defensive player. That's it. And then one only MVP. Nice format. I like it.
Nice dig.
Careful. Close to the net. They work with it. Again, kept alive. Sentes right on the tape. Look out. And it goes over, and Lainey Sterling gets her first mention.
The Frontier Titan.
So many of these players, as you mentioned in the first match, they know each other. They've known each other for a long time. And so Sterling looked over at Sentes, said, "Thank you, I'll take it." There's a big swing, but that's just long. And all of a sudden, the away squad is pulled out. A 6-point lead right now, 22-16. Coach McNeil and Coach Orozco not calling timeout. Want to let these seniors figure it out on their own.
20-11 run for the away team. Nice dig there by Sentes.
Does it get over? No, it doesn't. So 2 points away from set point here. in the first of the final match of the evening. This is the 2024 High School All-Star Volleyball match. I'm Vance Palm with Trevor Horn, Javier Valdez. Big swing, and it hits.
The lone miscue thus far tonight for Ashton Rogers. Just a little bit out of place there. She tried everything she could to get out there.
It took a funky rip off the net. And we're at set point. And coming in at set point is Courtney Veith, Bakersfield High School Eagle. BCHS Eagle.
Nice serve by Rogers.
Oh, big block up there by Veith, and that's going to do it, Trevor. 25-15.
Comes right in.
And handles it just like that. So the first set will go to the away squad, and we'll be back. We're going to take a short break on the Kern Network, and we'll be back with set 2 in the finale.
Take cash, direct deposit, or check.
I think a pony is a smart investment.
My rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
I'm also open to a salary position.
Okay, first one went to the away squad. This is the 2024 High School All-Star Volleyball match. Vance Palm, Trevor Horn. Javier is our director tonight. And a 25-17 win by the away squad in the dark jerseys. You know, during the first set we talked about how we want to mention in the huddle. Our visionary boss, Stan Green, said, look, I want to do something called, kind of a weekly wrap-up. And he's been talking about it for years. He's bent my ear on this for at least 3 years about having a weekly show that covers sports. So he pulled the trigger. We did it this year called In the Huddle, and we started off in the blazing hot sun at the Kern High School District, and then it morphed into
We had Robert Riley and Michael Gutierrez on that first show.
live on campus Friday in the huddles a la college game days, and it turned into like this unbelievable event, and we've wrapped it up with a Friday night lights at BHS for the Valley Championship game live on the set there. Trevor, the In the Huddle, football, volleyball, we had it all.
Esports, band, ASB. We had an entrepreneurial class member at West High. I mean, it's just
coaches, players, administrators.
Yeah.
Highland, the bagpipes.
How about we had a band member dressed up as Waldo at Golden Valley? How fun was that?
At Arvin, the mariachis and the folklorical dancers.
You know
was
what?
That crazy or what?
So I was up in Idaho for the holidays, and I showed our good friend Teddy Feinberg that video, and he goes, "Man, I miss Kern County."
Yeah, right.
And he really does.
So that's In the Huddle. We've had it, and yes, we've had many, many, many requests to get back into it in the wintertime.
How about Paul Gola having his boys at Independence singing Zippity Doodah on this show?
How about Paul Gola showing up late?
Yeah, in a very Paul Gola fashion. That guy's going to show up to his own funeral late.
Here we go. Machado stopped up front by Veith. And Kennedy Walton now in for Independence.
Like Alexis Tinnen, Kennedy Walton was on the court Monday night in that matchup at Independence as the Falcons hosted the Titans in basketball action. Here they both are in the All-Star volleyball game.
Great athlete, great hoopster.
Yep.
She wears jersey 5 for the Falcons. Easy to spot, tall. They go right to her again. So a 2-0 start here. The away squad.
Ellie Cloyd with back-to-back aces.
Cloyd from Frontier High School. And an overpass, and it comes right back at her. Walton tried to go down there and get it. She overpassed it in a huge, huge swing. Was that Mogliani?
That was Vienna Perrier. No, it was Delilah Mogliani. I apologize.
Machado, and it's blocked, but it just rolls out. So it was Veith up there. So we're going to give that earlier point to Delia Mogliani.
I apologize. That was Vienna Perrier from Stockdale with that hit 2 points ago.
Oh, it was?
Vienna Perrier. The standout for the Mustangs this year, and Maria Kolatz's last season.
Oh, you're right. There she is. VP. She was a player she was Kern High Network Player of the game. The other VP.
The best VP I know.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Right, Javi? Exactly.
Don't bring him in. Oh, please.
Oh, come on. Just give me 2 seconds.
If I look your way, he'll say yes. And if I look back at him, he'll say no. Yeah.
Emma Machado with the block at the net.
3 serving 4.
After a 4-0 run for the away team, it's a 3-0 run for the home team to make it 4-3.
Leilani Price.
Net violation there gives the ball to the away team. As we see, Riley Martin from Highland checking in and going to the serve. 1 of 2 Scots here. Alexis Jackson on the other side.
Nice back set there. Again, VP. Big swing by Walton. She gets the kill. Battles it over the net. And the home squad in the light jerseys trying to make a comeback here. 4-5.
Aforementioned Alexis Jackson checks in for the home team as Machado's back to serve.
Machado. Boy, that's a big swing right there by Dover, but it's slowed down and pushed right back, and they're still in it. Rally's still alive. Here comes the set. Walton, big swing, but a little bit long.
She put everything she had into that one. How about that set and hit earlier? It was one eagle to another. That was kind of cool. See Becca Woodward and Reese Dover from BCHS being able to.
Here we go again, maybe. It's exactly what happens. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, Reese Dover she's putting it together. She's played a really, really nice match so far. She's a super high leaper, man. She can get up. She's a southpaw. That big left arm swing.
Got a tight one once again, starting off here.
Perrier, wow.
She's really come into her own here in this second set.
Vienna waits for you. Great, great swing.
Little dipsy-do.
They did the old twirl, and Vienna says, oh, my God, you did not just do that. And she said, yep, sure did. That's funny. Kate Johns. No, it's going to be
Alexis Tinnen.
Who else but Alexis Tinnen? And that is the Tinnen cheer squad.
That would be the basketball. Right. That would be the basketball team.
Are these all the hoopsters?
Yeah, they are.
No, you don't have to be quiet. Be as loud as you want. Is this the 10 and hoop squad? Is this the Frontier hoop squad right here? Yeah. They're loving them some tenon right now. Oh, kept alive for just a second. Nope.
Sage over there being the loud one. She didn't hear me, did she?
I don't know. All right, 10 serving into 5, and this is Moglione. Big block up front, but it's out. Oh, they give the point. They give the point to the white squad, the home squad.
Breaks up a 4-0 run for the away squad.
(10-6). Sentes back to serve. That great Sentes volleyball bloodline.
Rogers once again with a great dig.
Oh, almost handled there by George.
That was Zaylee Manning on the kill for the home team.
Oh.
Prez's daughter.
It's tipped up front, handled. Oh, it's a nice pass. It's a great set. Oh, a little tight, but they get it. Makes it work somehow, some way. And Tenon starting to make herself known now. I love it. Again, for those of you that can hear through our ambient sound, over to our right, the Frontier Titan basketball team, the girls team, is in force to support Alexis Tenon, their superstar. Oh, that's a nice big swing right there. I like that.
Perfect placement. Leilani Price out of Stockdale.
Yep. So back to serve. Annabelle Naranjo out of Independence started the match tonight serving.
Great season for the Falcons this year. 25 wins. Finished second in league.
Oh, look at that right there from Manning. Boy, that is impressive. Zaylee just hung up in the air.
Nice recovery.
Just a little far under the net. That was Juliana Merlo.
She tried to be sneaky with it. Serrano, the official, saw it quickly. Nice ace there by Ashton Rogers.
Rogers continues to catch our eye. The libero defensive specialist for the Liberty Patriots and Coach Morgan Dake.
The River League MVP.
That too.
Nice dink there by Machado.
We're going to see the BCHS Eagles tandem come back in. Becca Woodward back to serve. And an ace just like that. How about that?
Kind of digging those sleeveless jerseys that they got on. You don't see that a lot at the high school level, VP.
Not that much at the college level either. I was at my daughter Ava's senior night in Syracuse, and it was 30 degrees, and trust me, there was no short sleeves.
No.
Big swing. Dances on the net. Big block up front. How about that from Machado?
She wasn't wearing sleeves when she was playing beach for CSUB, was she?
Well, no. You don't want to burn your arms. How about this? Reese Dover and Emma Machado building a wall at that net, giving this home squad a chance to get back in this match. Again, just an unlucky tip right there, but again, that was Machado.
See Morgan George, the standout setter for Centennial, coming in, as does her teammate Natalie Alcorn for the Golden Hawks.
Some more Kern County bloodline volleyball, the George family.
The state finalists they are.
Good block up front. Nice swing, tip, but handled by Sentez. There's another nice back set, teammate to teammate. And again, boy, I'm here to tell you, Reese Dover is scoring some points. The lefty from BCHS is such a beautiful swing. And here we go. Back to serve, Leilani Price. Can they tie this thing up? 13-14. Sneaky. Walton. Big swing. Nobody's stopping that. Wow, Natalie Alcorn.
You think they've done that a time or two?
There's 3 Golden Hawks, 2 Patriots. Well, now they're switching things up, but there's still 3 Golden Hawks, 2 Patriots.
And a Scott.
Walton. Back in the corner. The one-handed stab back there.
Lefty.
By Savannah Dickerson.
Natalie Alcorn there with the kill for the away team.
Oh, big point again. Goodness. I'll tell you what, Reese Dover.
She's making a case.
Sure is.
The other one making a case is Emma Machado here on the serve. But that jinx, speak nicely, and then a serve into the net and a side out for the away team and a 17-14 lead.
Paige Frederick. Tough serve. How about it? How about it right there? Alexis Jackson. The middle for the Scotsman. Well, that was easy.
In the huddle alum.
You're right. You're right. Another in the huddle alum, Merlot.
Is that Merlot 1 or Merlot 2?
I don't know if they like those numbers, so we'll go with Juliana. Just a bit outside. Wow. Woo.
You sound like Bob Euchre.
Alcorn. She was looking. It's exactly where she was going with it. Coach Harper, not as engaged as her counterparts, as she's over speaking with the Director of School Support Services, Dan Green. How's that? Hey, if you make a run for the state championship final, you get, you can say, hey, Dick, you got it.
Yeah, I'm going to go hang out. Dick, you do it.
That's great.
I had to play 2 more matches than you do. You did.
She's over there explaining the game to Stan. You put this person there, that person there. Big swing, but a great block by Veith up front. Boy, it's away squad just playing some pretty sound, fundamental volleyball. Walton with a big swing into the net. And I think that's 20, no?
It is 19-16.
Free ball here for the away squad. Oh, good job there by Naranjo to get it. Big swing by Walton.
Nice job by Martin with the dig there for the away
Perrier,
team.
overpass, free ball. They're going to go to the left side. Blocked up front. Now it's a back set to Perrier. And it's in. Oh. Just long.
I thought you were going to pull another Bob Euchre and say, just a bit outside.
Boy, it's in your brain when you hear it as a kid. You hear it. Sentez back to serve. Jersey 1. Oh, nice set. Perrier hits it off the hands of Jackson, and it is 20-17, first to 20.
Ellie Cloyd doing a great job at center right now for the away team out of Frontier.
Brinkley Funkhauser comes in for the away squad.
Cooper Madison back to serve. Dad Todd, track coach at West High.
Oh, there's a big swing right there. A nice one there by Zaylee Manning. So Manning adds some stats.
The daughter of a Boilermaker.
Where's the big fella?
Been looking for him. I haven't seen him. You know he's here. He's probably on our side and we just can't see his face.
There's another point. You never know. With him knowing you're on the mic, he might have just said, I'm going to watch the great T. Horn.
Nah, he has to listen to me enough. He doesn't need this either.
Good pass. Good set. Machado. Oh, just wide. And all of a sudden, we're 3 points away from this thing being over, Trevor.
In a blink, huh?
No timeouts called by Coach McNeil or Roscoe. Machado. Oh, the athleticism. The athleticism.
Spent 3 years on campus at Garces, and she would do that dink a lot where she gets way up there and she sees a hole, and she stays up there just long enough to where she's able to find that soft spot on the court. Very athletic.
Again, at the conclusion of the match, whether it's at the end of this second set, a 2-0 sweep, or if they go, what a swing by Tenen. If they go to 3.
Fan number 1, Sage over here. Nice work.
I love it. I love it.
Vienna Perrier back to serve, the Stockdale senior.
Oh, another big swing by Dover. Dover is really making her case on this left side over here. And she keeps him in it. Reese Dover. Walton will come in for her height and her talent. 20-23, and now it's Leilani Price. Can she get this white squad back in there, the home team? Perrier with a beautiful set. Big swing, and it's blocked up front, and the home squad not ready to pack it up just yet. 21-23. Now Morgan Dake, head coach Dake, stands up. She's been sitting down a long time. All of a sudden, she stands up. Let's see what happens here if they get closer. Price to serve, and an ace by Leilani Price. And Coach Dake looks at her assistant. Do I dare call it? Do I call it?
It's only a 1-point lead. Do you want to go to a third 15-point set?
Price, again, Perrier. Dover. Perrier. Oh, what a great rally. It's going to be Walton with an opportunity here. And she gets it. We're tied at 23.
Kennedy Walton might be in basketball shape, but she's playing some good volleyball here at the end of this set right now to tie it up 23-23.
Price. Sneaky again. Are you kidding me?
Woo.
A 5-point run. It was 23-19,
It
right?
was.
A 5-point run. And
now we're talking about set match.
We were
the
talking
home team.
We were talking match point. All
Yeah.
of a sudden, we might go to 3. How apropos. Never know. Dover able to catch it and get it. And they're going to say she went under the net. We're tied at 24. Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
So if this ends in 2, we will go down to give the awards out. Offensive player of the game for each side. A defensive player for the entire match. And an MVP for the entire match. Take us a minute or two.
You're my MVP.
Thank you, Trevor.
I'm sorry, you're my VP.
Hello? We still have any viewers? All right, knotted at 24. Back to serve, Riley Martin from the Highland Scotsman. Oh, what a pass, what a set. They go to Machado. Do they touch it? Does she touch it? They're looking for a tip.
They said no.
No tip. Luckily, I think she tried to make an attempt at it, but didn't get to it, so it's match point.
Game point.
Match point if they win it.
Point, yeah.
Here it is. It's Riley Martin to serve again for the match. Walton with a big swing, blocked up front. And how about it? Reese Dover just keeps him alive. What a match she's having.
Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep this thing going.
Wow. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
Back to deuce. Emma Machado, Garces Memorial High School. Perrier with a nice set, and it's put right back on her. How about this one? A great block by Alexis Jackson. She was helped out there by Reese Dover. So Dover and Jackson. And now it's set point, home squad. Can they get it? And we go to 3. Perrier with the set, off the 10-foot line. Smart play there. Oh, and no call. Big block. Teammate to teammate, and it's a third set. We will go, and again, Reese Dover with another big kill, and they battle back from 19-23 to 27-25. We'll take a short break, and when we come back on the Kern Height Network, how appropriate, we're going to go to the final 15-point third set right after this.
Take cash, direct deposit, or check.
I think a pony is a smart investment.
My rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
I'm also open to a salary position.
Welcome back. Third and final set for the last high school volleyball game of these seniors' lives. This is it, the 2024 High School All-Star Volleyball finale. Third set will go to 15. I'm Vance Palm with Trevor Horn and Javier Valdez. And I'll tell you what, Trevor, this is what you'd hope for at the very end, yeah?
Yes. What you get is you get a culmination to the ultimate, kind of like Centennial gave us in the state finals as they went as long as they could go. Here they are. These 30 volleyball players are giving us everything that we would want. This crowd here, everybody watching on the broadcast right now, you get as much volleyball as you can handle right now, and that's the way we all want it.
Machado starts off with a great pass starting by Sentez, and then it gets over to Merlo for a really nice set. And then as you talked about, Machado with that hang time, what'd you say her vertical is?
Well, she can touch 10 feet.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's probably 30-inch vertical.
She's grabbing that basketball hoop. That's nice. Perrier, oh, just a
No
little
tip.
tip. Great idea. A great idea by VP. So a comeback in the making here. Annabelle Naranjo, very good server for Independence.
Little
And how about this?
miscommunication.
A 3-0 run.
And ladies and gentlemen, remember, this set only goes to 15 points. So when you get a 3-0 lead, that's like having a 6-0 lead in a 25-point match.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. Oh, and gosh, dog. I'll tell you what, that's really uncharacteristic of someone like Vienna Perrier, and it just skyrocketed out of the gym, and she's blushing like, what in the world?
But we talk about it in this sport more than almost any other sport is momentum
Oh,
is
it's-
so key.
Dude, I've lived this thing forever, man.
The ebbs and flows. It's what makes this sport so
And
enjoyable.
again, how about Reese Dover? What a night. The lefty from Bakersfield Christian High School she's just been consistent all 3 matches. She's just come up big in all 3 matches.
She's an MVP candidate.
Getting great sets by her teammate, Becca Woodward.
Nice save there.
Sintez. Machado.
Brinkley Funkhauser on that one. Her and Ashton Rogers kept this rally going.
Well, that's a nice set. Big swing again. How about it, though, by Rogers. Block up front by Machado and Dover. And finally, for the away squad, they get on the board. I'll tell you what, this crowd's into it. Yes, it's a high school match. I mean, yes, it's an all-star game. Yes, it's, the end of the deal. But, boy, these parents are into it, of course.
What I've really enjoyed is you saw a lot of holdover from the first match. A lot of those fans have stayed on to watch this second one. And those that came here for this one got here early to watch that first set. So you got a good collection of fans that have just been able to get their money's worth tonight.
So into serve.
Cooper Madison at a Centennial.
1 serving into 5. The home squad's a third of the way. Sentez goes down to get it. A big swing, tipped up front. Action at the net. Merlot. Oh, perfectly placed. Oh, a big block up front by Machado. So Emma Machado, what an athlete, making herself known. And look at this crowd. They are getting into it.
A lot of that had to do with Addie Carter there on the right side at a Centennial. Her and Machado right there at the net.
Sneaky. 6-1. Out. A big swing up there by Veith. Trevor, do you feel like the home squad will feel like this is an upset? Or do you think they said, we got this all along?
I don't think anybody ever goes into something like this thinking one thing's an upset and one's another. I mean, this is an all-star game. This is the best of the best that we have out of these 2 leagues.
Gotcha. Oh, they ran into each other, Merlot and Machado, and the ball just ended up hitting some
Especially
empty space.
when you got a couple players like Reese Dover and Emma Machado kind of leading the way at the net and on the back line. I mean, they're doing such a great job.
Nice job by Naranjo, unsung hero for this squad. She's played really, really well. And
Nice little dink there by Kate Johns.
yeah, that's smart play by Kate.
Ashton Rogers on the serve.
Ashton Rogers, all she does is just keep the ball off the floor in any possible way. Try to sneak it in.
And I was just about to compliment how the fact that she does kind of a knuckleballer when she wants to go there at the front end of the court in zone 1 or 2.
Tell you what, Trevor, with the away squad down 3-8 now, Alexis Tennant, it's time for her to step up and shine.
She was a big piece of that first set victory.
Mishandled pass, and whoa, the white squad, the home team, has started to really pick things up in these light colored jerseys. 9 serving 3. 10 in. No trouble for Sintez at all. Carter, there's a big swing. Tipped up front. They're going to go on a back set to Perrier. And it's handled by Naranjo. Just nobody up there in front to grab it.
George Perrier was a nice little combination there. It's Ellie Cloyd out of Frontier coming back in to serve, the setter defensive specialist for the Titans. Little miscommunication there on the set receive, and that's an ace for Cloyd and cuts the lead to 4. 5 serving 9 now. Nice dig by Naranjo. She really has played really
Carter
good defense.
finds that back corner for that all-important 10th point. And she'll go back to serve. Nary a timeout by either side.
That's incredible.
Did I use the word nary?
Yeah, that too.
There it is. I mean, they're letting them play, Chi.
They really are, and it's a lot of fun to watch these girls play. Both of these games have been really thrilling and the culmination of a great season for all of these players, all of these teams here in Kern County.
Roll shot. How about it for Ryan Guerra? Haven't called her name a lot tonight, but the roll shot works. And I want to mention Sentes. She's as solid can be.
Yes.
I mean, that ball comes over the net, and she's right there. Good pass. Tenon. Guerra. George. Guerra again. Back corner. Just long. Ooh. That was close. Six serving into 11. And now we're going to see Alexis Jackson come back in. So Coach Kennedy McNeil strategizing here. Oh, it's a nice pass. Guerra, big swing, but it's still alive. Point not over. Nice job again by George. Rogers with that dig. And it's point away. Boy, that looked really cool and composed by Johns. What a great pass that was. They go back to the right side. This is going to be too long. And,
3-0 run.
Here come the away squad. 8 serving into 11. It's Kate Johns, the Centennial Golden Hawk in her home gym. And that's one thing to consider. If you're a Golden Hawk, this has been your life for 4 years, and now all of a sudden it's wrapping up here soon inside this gym. Always something to remember in these All-Star games. The Golden Hawks have what a big block there by Alexis Jackson. She said, Vance, enough of this Centennial talk. What a block. $12 serving into 8. Sentes. Tenon.
Cue the fan club.
That's big time.
Aforementioned, she goes back to serve to try to keep this alive for the away team, down 12-9.
Superstar basketball player. Serves to the other. One hoopster to another. Machado. Tenon goes down to get it. How about it? Oh, my gosh.
Cloyd able to find an empty spot on the court.
The tallest player on the team, the dominant middle blocker, attacker, hoopster, goes down to dig. Machado. And she gets an important point to make it 13-10. Oh, my gosh, I'm getting nervous, Trevor.
I hope this one goes extra because this is a lot of fun to watch. I don't want this, nor do I want this season to end for volleyball because it's been so enjoyable this year.
Back to serve. Juliana Merlo. Oh, what a nice shot, but oh, goodness, she went down to get it. and she shoved it, and Machado almost able to get that back over. Now it's 13-11.
Ellie Cloyd playing that setter position very, very well tonight for the away team.
11, serving into 13. Look at this superstar coming back to serve. Perrier, Stockdale High School. Tough serve, and she gets it to go. Wow, oh my gosh.
A little help from her friend at the net. Machado unable to corral that. So here we go. They're down by just one after trailing 12-8, 11-5, 9-3. Comeback for the Agents if they're able to get this point here.
Walton almost got that. Look at on the tape, Machado goes up high to get it, handled. And another great pancake. Walton puts it back over, free ball for the away squad. There's a nice set in the middle, and it comes right back at her. What a great, great set point this is going to be. Walton shoves it over. Perrier says, I got it. Oh,
that
what a
fell in,
kill.
ladies and gentlemen. Brinkley Funkhauser out of Stockdale ties it up. 13-13.
Wow. There are a lot of players that kept that alive. And how about Brinkley Funkhauser with a big-time shot. Tied at 13. Perrier. Walton.
I thought that was going to stay on their side of the net.
Look out, close to the net. Machado. Now everybody on their P's and Q's here. They're making sure this thing does not hit the floor. Sentez. A quick little dump doesn't work. Perrier goes a back set. A big swing, and it's a kill. How about it by Paige Frederick? Match point.
Lainey Sterling out of Frontier with a great hit on the back corner for Frontier.
Match point, Perrier to serve. What a great evening, Walton. And what better way to bring it to the very end. And it's not over yet. Walton's going to pass this over. Free ball here for the away squad. A nice set. Perrier block and in. What a big time block. So we're tied at 14. Woo!
Get a little extra. Get a little extra, VP. Got to win by 2.
So at the end of this, we're going to mute the microphones for a second. We'll mute the microphones for a second. We'll have a chit-chat about it. And this is not going to be in some easy selections at all. We're tied at 14, and it's Annabelle Naranjo. Can she get it? Oh, what a smart play by Perrier. What a very smart play by Vienna. And now 2 Golden Hawks are going to come onto the court here. Match point in their home gym.
Cooper Madison
back to serve. Oh, my gosh, what a great match to finish things off here. Sentez, as always. Oh, big swing by Dover, but it's handled by Madison, and now it's a free ball here. Sentez again, and they're going to go cross court. Carter. Johns. Sentez goes to get it. Right at the middle, Machado is still alive. Naranjo, Machado again, and again, what a great get by Rogers. What a point, and it's over. What a great one. What a phenomenal final match. We're going to take a quick break. We'll go down to the court and give out awards. The away squad.
What a comeback.
Wow, we'll be
what
back
a
in
comeback.
a second.
ladies and gentlemen. That was not an easy decision by Vance and I. This was one of those matches where these awards could have gone to a half dozen to a dozen different athletes tonight. Just a phenomenal performance by both teams. The away squad, coached by Morgan Dake and Kim Harper, down 9-3, comes back for the 16-14 victory in the third set. Really just giving an absolutely phenomenal effort by both of these squads to finish off this all-star night. So Vance, along with Stan Green and Johnny Rose, once again to announce the MVPs.
What night's tonight? Wednesday night, it's the middle of the week. So for our good friend, the athletic director, Tom Haskell, for you and everybody.
Vance doesn't even realize what day of the week it is. That's because that man works so hard. And a big congratulations, a big round of applause to Tom Haskell, the athletic director here at Centennial High School. Has done such a great job for athletics throughout the decades. And he is obviously talking now to and about Stan Green, our fearless leader here at the Kern High Network, and Johnny Rose, who works within the same office. Big round of applause for Stan Green, who's really done an incredible job creating the Achieve magazine, which Javier Valdez runs 4 times a year. 3, a fall, a spring, a winter, and a spring, which kind of encapsulates the entire school year as a whole as well. So here we go. Offensive player of the game for the away team is the Stockdale senior, Vienna Perrier. Great effort tonight. Great game. Great way to end her high school career. Gets a photo with Nick Ellis. And here we're going to name the offensive player of the game for the home team. We called this young lady's name a lot, especially in those second and third sets. Was not easy. There could have been 2 or 3, 4 different players.
Well-known and always included and always in the vibe to help me with these awards. And we couldn't get this guy's been covering everything for a long, long time. Trevor Horn. Trevor, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. So he was the guy.
Thank you, Vance.
And helped out a lot on this. And this is really, really a tough night tonight. But I'll tell you what, the offensive player for this squad right over.
So the offensive player for the home team tonight, out of Bakersfield Christian, Miss Reese Dover. Fantastic effort. And again, this award could have gone to 2 or 3 or 4 different players. Just a phenomenal. I mean, we were looking at it from both ends. What happens when the home team wins? What happens if the away team wins? There were just so many different players that we had to go through. And, and it's one of those things when awards, somebody's got to win, and then the rest of them got to.
Only one defensive player for the whole match, both sides. We picked one defensive
so many teams, so many players tonight that should have been recipients that were well deserving of the award. So here we go, the defensive player of the game, and her fan club stands up in applause, so you know who it is. It's a Frontier senior, Alexis Tinnen, and the loudest section of fans right here to our right, her basketball sisters for the Titans. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to announce the most valuable player of tonight's match. A phenomenal, phenomenal match. It was a 25-17, 25-27, 16-14 victory for the away team. We just got a lot of great volleyball here, ladies and gentlemen, to finish off the volleyball season. Kern High Network will continue Friday night at Frontier in the state playoffs for the Titans. But the MVP tonight, much like the MVP for the River League, is the Liberty senior libero, Ashton Rogers. Congratulations to the away team with the victory in 3 sets here tonight. Congratulations to all of our players, all of our coaches, parents, athletic directors, everybody. We appreciate it. Had such a phenomenal time tonight. Javier Valdez behind the camera. Vance Palm, I'm Trevor Horn. Appreciate you guys joining in on the broadcast. God bless. Have yourself a wonderful evening.